was still put through this pressure cooker, and God justified him. And millions of Christians all over the world for the past 2,000 years have gone through this unjust trial. And now the leader of the free world, former President Donald Trump, is going through. And when we pray that he comes out of it better on the other side. But I'm going to read to him and to you just little excerpts from one out of the chapters, okay? One chapter, chapter 6, about court reform. I think you'll be interested in this. I said many years ago, before the election was over, Trump's mandate, how do you fix this? His mandate is to bring outsiders in. His mistakes often occur when he trusts insiders, such as when he trusted an Obama-era leftover, Sally Yates, as his attorney general. He should have trusted his instincts and filled positions of power with outsiders right away. Here's a biblical example. When Solomon became king, his first blunder was not to act swiftly enough to get rid of Adonijah, his half-brother, who tried to usurp the throne, and his supporters, Joab the general and Abiathar the priest. They caused Solomon a lot of trouble. So did Shimei, whose sin was cursing his father David, when another half-brother Absalom tried to overthrow and dethrone David. These stories teach us that when there is corruption, the appropriate response is to bring in new blood, bring in outsiders. Let's take a look at the Supreme Court. At the time of my writing, I said all 9 Supreme Court justices attend Harvard and Yale. The Bible repeatedly commands leaders to be picked from all 12 tribes of Israel. So the leaders would be representative of the people. Harvard and Yale are hardly representative of the American people. They represent elitism. How important is it to get this right in the area of courts and judges? Judges play the role of God, robed and elevated above the people, holding in contempt anyone who dares to contravene their will. The concept of biblical morality and justice is often mocked in secular courts, even though the Bible is still there for the swearing of oaths. As a pastor, I deal with many people whose lives have been unjustly treated in court. I have learned that the noble concept of the rule of law is bendable and subject to the manipulation of judges' opinions. The law affords politicians, judges, lawyers varying degrees of privilege.
I just want you all to watch this.
That's what happens in an adversarial.
I'm going to post it on Facebook. I'm going to send it to everybody. This is the most prophetic, powerful teaching about what's going on in this nation that you will ever see. Bye-bye.
Adam Schiff. Remember what he did to President Trump on the 26th of September, 2019? Schiff fabricated a conversation the president never had with his Ukrainian counterpart. The purpose was to paint a picture in people's minds that Trump was like a mafia boss. Why was Schiff not held accountable for such a libel, such a defamation, such a lie, such a perjury in Congress? He, like many other of his political and legal counterparts, misused their vested powers to fabricate lies and subvert justice. And often the mainstream media is complicit in the scam.